Hi everybody, it's Joni here at Joni's Journals. How are you today? I am here to do a viewer request for my newfound friend, Lois C, who, in response to the envelopes that we made last week and added to our Arty Arty journal, I said that if anybody wanted me to show you how to use the envelope punch board, that I would do so. And Lois said, yes, please show how to do it. So I have taken out my little envelope punch board and I have prepared papers for us to create a little envelope, which is 4x4. And yeah, I'm going to show you how to do that. So now if you own an envelope punch board, you'll know that it gives you a list of sizes for your card. And it gives you the appropriate size for your envelope to fit your card into. So now I have made a little 4x4 envelope, not for a card, but to fit into my, let me just grab it, my Bauhaus journal that I am going to be continuing with, creating a series on my channel. It's one of the art journals that I'm working on in conjunction also, well, not in conjunction with, but as I'm making the Arty Arty journal, this is another journal that I'm making. So I have created this one so that it will fit nicely on a page in that journal. I've judged the sizes for the pages that I need. So this little 4x4 one will work perfectly for me. So that's the size that we're going to work with. Now along here, you'll see again that you have a list of card sizes. And since my envelope that I wanted to create would be something that fits a card that's 4x4, I went to the card size 4x4. And if you follow that line along, you're not going to be able to see this. I can barely see it. It tells you what size paper you need to create a 4x4 envelope, or an envelope that will fit a 4x4 card. And in this particular case, you need a piece of paper that is 6 7/8 by 6 7/8. I have one of those already cut out, and it will tell you then where you need to line up your piece of paper to make your first score line. In this case, you need to line it up against the edge and place the edge of the paper like so at the area that says 3.5, okay? The numbers work this way. So 3.5 is to the left of the 3, not to the right, because your 1 is here. So to get 3.5, you need to go to the left of the 3, okay? So we're going to take our piece of card and we are going to line the edge of our paper up at the 3.5-inch point. And I'm going to grab my little score tool, and you'll see that over here there is a score line, okay? So I'm lining my paper up to the 3.5-inch mark right here, and I'm going to follow along the score line, and I am going to score my piece of paper. And then what you're going to do is you're going to punch like so. So your paper will now look like this. You have your score line here, and you have your little punch, which is where you're going to fold your envelope. Now, to finish making your envelope, what you're then going to do is you're going to take this score line, and you are going to line it up to this little point here. Okay, right here, there's an arrow that points to it. I'm hoping you can see it, but there's a little point here, okay? You're going to take your score line and you're going to line it up right onto that point, like so. You don't need any measurements. You're going to ignore this part now. You're going to work only with your score line. And I am just going to tilt my head to make sure that I'm at the right point. And then you're going to take your score tool and you're going to score again. Okay? And you're going to punch. So now you have a piece of paper that looks like this. And you have another score line. And again, you're going to line your score line up with this little point right here, which I'm hoping, let me bring my light over. That might help. There's a little point right there. You're going to line your next score line up to that point. Okay. Like so. Here's your score line. And you're going to score again here. Like so. And you're going to punch. Okay? So now it looks like this. You can see you have your little corners punched out. And again, you're going to take your score line, going to line it up to that point. Okay? And you're going to score. Now, if you can see down here, your little corner that you punched out is lining up with your score line. Okay? So let's just do that. And we are going to score our, wrong end. We're going to score our last little score line. And we're going to punch. Okay? So now you have a piece that looks like this. Now also on your little envelope punch board, just behind your punch is a little area here where you can take and you place your pointy corner in. That's if you want to round your corners. And it will round your corner for you. Like so. So I'm just going to go along and I'm going to tuck my corners in. Going to punch, round my corner, and I'm going to punch, round my corner, punch, and now we have all 4 corners rounded. Okay, I'm going to move this out of the way. Funny story. Let me just put this away. Okay, funny story. You're also going to end up with all these little pieces of paper that for now I am just going to push out of the way. When I first bought the envelope punch board, my daughter and I were fascinated with it. I don't need to tell you how many envelopes we made. Okay, now I want this side to be the outside of my envelope, so I am going to fold it like you would fold an envelope this way. Okay, you fold in 2 of your sides, and then I'm going to flip up my bottom. I said that last week. Oh, it's so silly. And I'm just going to push down like so, and then I'm going to fold up my top, and I'm going to push down like so that I have all of my edges scored. Now, you can make whatever side you want to be your top or your bottom. I mean, you can even flip it this way and make it that way, okay? And this is what my envelope is going to look like. So now I'm going to leave it as is. And this is the way that I do it. I open it up, and hopefully my glue will work. And I just put a little bit of glue on that one corner because I like to make sure that my envelope is going to be secure. Okay, I'm going to flatten out my edges and try and wipe off that glue. Okay, and then for the bottom flap of my envelope, generally what I do is I take and I put a little glue down here on the edges of the envelope, not on the card, but on these 2 edges here. Okay, it just helps make it a little bit more secure. And then I will go around and I will put some glue all the way up to just about the top on the 2 sides here to create my envelope. And then I'll fold it over like so and push down. And then sometimes I'll take my little bone folder and just make sure that I haven't stuck any glue on the inside of the envelope so that my envelope is free and clear in there. And there you have it. There's our little 4x4 envelope that you can use for a tag, use for a card, You can use, like I'm going to use it as a little pocket in my journal. And then what you can do, I mean, if you want to, I have shown you before. Let me see if I can grab, if I have any left. Yep, I do. You could add the little Velcro dots. And you would put one down here on this side, attach this. I'm not going to use the dots because I do want to use this for something else, not a card. And it'll make a perfect closure for you. Or if you don't care if the envelope gets torn or ripped, you can glue your envelope shut and give it to someone as a card, however you would like to do it. But there you go, Lois. That's how you use the envelope punch board. And again, I'll just give you a quick rundown. Let me grab it. You pick your card size, okay? And it runs from 2 by 3.5, which is a gift card. Now, if you want to make a 2 by 3.5, make an envelope to fit a 2 by 3.5 gift card, you would use a 5 by 5 piece of paper, and your first score line would be here on your number 2. Okay, and so it goes from 2 by 3.5 all the way up to 6 by 8.5. I believe that I have the mini one. For some reason, I think I've seen a bigger one before, but I don't know. It does come with the score tool. And yeah, we've had this, oh gosh, years. And whenever I make cards, I do make my own envelopes. And so, yeah, I mean, it's a handy tool to have if you want to, go out and buy one. I've seen it at, I think I got mine on Amazon, but I think it's at Hobby Lobby, probably at Michael's. I'm not really sure. I did also want to give you a look at these. I was tagged in a collaboration by my newfound friend, Jill, at Copycat Crafts by Jill. If you get a chance, go over and check it out. The challenge is #tagyourturn. And if you want to go over and check out my video, this is the tag that we made together. And this is a tag I used as my prototype. And it was using a kit that's available on Tracy Fox Creative. It's called Cat Thing. So yeah, go on over, check out my channel, and you'll find all the links to Jill's channel, and you'll also find out who I tagged to be the next person to do #tagyourturn. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed that, Lois. I hope it was clear. If you have any questions, please ask me, and I will do my best to answer. But I'm going to send you guys out lots of love and big hugs, and ask you to please remember to like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you again soon. I have another little 5-pocket flip thingy that I'm going to be doing in another video that will come out this weekend. Okay? I hope you liked it. Lots of love and big hugs, and I will see you soon. Thank you. And Lois, remember, if you have any questions, just ask. Okay? Bye-bye for now. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.